Hi everyone, it's good to meet you. My name is Debbie Ann, as you can tell, and welcome to Shades of New York. So, why I created Shades of New York is that I wanted to be able to have a place where people like me, I'm a grad student, I've always wanted to know how to take better care of my skin. I get hormonal breakouts, I have scarring from when I was much younger and didn't know how to take care of my skin. I wanted to find out ways and strategies of how to take care of my skin, learn a little bit about makeup, have fun, and I felt so intimidated by what was out there. And I was thinking maybe I could search on YouTube to see what's available. And I can tell you, I searched for 7 years without finding things that helped me out. So now I'm at a place, I got to partner with this wonderful company called LimeLife by Alcone. It's a professional company based out of New York. And they have helped celebrity makeup artists have the tools and the products that they need in order to be able to make their clients look amazing. So when you go to magazines and you see, oh, this wonderful celebrity, they look so amazing. I want to know how to have the look, the skin, the hair, the makeup, the this, the that. Guess what? LimeLife by Alcone is sort of like the sister company to Alcone Company. They're based in New York, as I said before, and they've been helping the professional makeup community for over 70 years. I found out about LimeLife by Alcone in 2016, and I could not say no. I was thinking, wow, this company wants to help empower women to be paid their worth. They want to give healthy, clean products to the world. They want to have professional makeup that lasts long and looks amazing at all times. They want to be inclusive. They want to help women in other countries start businesses and to become their own entrepreneurs to help their communities. This is something that I was like, I'm all in for. So I decided to partner with them for 6 years, and it has been a blast. I started as, I didn't even know how to wear foundation. I could not put concealer and foundation together, and here I am now. I'm going to show you a quick and easy look, a 5-minute makeup look. So let's get started. So I already put on some skincare. I have some serum that we have from LimeLife. It's called Sotox and One Drop Wonder. I could show you on a later video of how to apply those. So I have my skincare prepped. I have my moisturizer. I have on some facial oil for a beautiful glow, as you can tell. And I'm going to start with some primer. So now I'm just going to take some of our First Base Makeup Primer right here. It's a very lightweight primer, and let me just spray this on. So as I let that dry, I'm going to talk a little bit about our perfect foundation. So this is our foundation palette right here. So I have two concealers here, but I'm really going to focus on the foundation. This foundation is a wax-based foundation that was created by a company called RCMA. And this foundation has been an industry, not even a best kept secret. The makeup industry has had this wonderful foundation for over 50 years. It's wax based, it's 50% pigment. So basically, this will not oxidize on you, this will not change color. You can thin it out to get the sheerest coverage, or you can pack it on to get full coverage, but it will wear like your skin. So I'm just going to take a small layer of the foundation. I'm wearing the color number 9. This has been the foundation I've worn since day one of me working with LimeLife by Alcone. I'm going to take our little foundation brush because sometimes you gotta be quick. What I like about this look is that even if you're a makeup beginner, you can wear this. So I'm gonna take a little bit of foundation. I'm gonna start first with this side right here. This is my left side. I've had the most acne breakout scarring in this area, and I'm just going to gently paint it on my face. So, a little bit more about LimeLife by Alcone. I said before that they're based in New York. I'm going to take a little bit more on this side. They're based in New York, and the reason why I created Shades of Beauty, not only because of highlighting the beauty of New York. New York is like, to me, the place where fashion, culture, business, all the cool things about life collide in a really great way. And I wanted to have makeup looks that reflected the everyday woman that goes to work, that goes to school. Sometimes it gets a bit tricky. I know for me, when I started wearing makeup, when I started with LimeLife, I got very discouraged by seeing makeup looks on, right now we didn't have TikTok when I was growing up, but you see all these things on Instagram, and it's not to say that the makeup out there is not beautiful. It's just that it is very intimidating, cut crease and halo eye and, big lashes. For somebody who doesn't even know how to put on foundation, that's very scary. And that's the only thing that's what's out there. So it's either you have a really great makeup friend who knows how to put on their makeup, or you are stuck. So I wanted to highlight that you could use what's in your collection, and you can learn how to maximize what you have but still look beautiful. So I'm just taking my time just pressing in the foundation in my face a little bit more. I'm not too worried about covering all of this up right now because this is not a makeup look for a huge party or a wedding. This is makeup for going to work or going to class. Maybe have a job interview, or maybe there's a day you just want to wear something light and natural. So I'm taking the foundation brush. I think I'm satisfied with this for now. Actually, let me put a little bit more. And we will be done. I don't want to pack it on too much because I don't need it. I don't want to have so much foundation that it looks cakey or it looks overdone. So far, this looks really good. To me, at least. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm taking it down my chin and down my neck just to have a smoother blend. Yeah. So, I'm actually going to take a little bit of foundation, not too much. Let's put it on the tops of my eyes. Why? I'm going to put a little bit of eyeshadow there, but I'm not ready for the eyeshadow yet. I just want to get a nice even coverage. So already, a lot of my, I'm not going to say imperfections, but already a lot of what I don't want to highlight looks a little bit more smooth. Already, I'm looking at right now, my skin looks quite even. So what I'm going to do now is take I'm going to take a little bit of powder, some setting powder actually, just to take down a little bit of shine. Hope I'm not going in the wrong direction, but hey, that's something with makeup. You realize very quickly, there's actually no rules. So, for you don't see, so this is a 3-well palette. This is setting powder, this is bronzer, and this is my blush. I've had this blush from day one. So, I'm going to have to get in when I say day one, I mean from November 2016. So, it's been a while. I'm going to take a little bit of powder and just put it on the areas where I want to set the makeup, like I put it on my eye. Now, this brush, this is our angled blush brush. It's one of my favorite brushes to use. I'm going to use it all over my face. This is not the brush I would use for my eye area, but I just want a quick coverage because this is a quick look. So I'm just going to take some of powder just to set it so that it's not moving so much, because with this foundation I just put on, when you put it on your face, it's not going to dry like liquid foundations. You set it when you're ready. So since it's a cream foundation, I just want to make sure that it stays in place. But already this looks great. I love it. I'm going to take some blush. This is blush number 1 in the color Alive. Let's see how much I could pick up, because this blush has been well used. It's one of, it's been a top blush. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it. And we're going to keep, I should show you how I'm doing this before I just swipe it on my face. I'm going to take it in this little corner right here, just like if you think of your eye, just this corner right here, put the blush and bring it down, because generally when you're putting down any color product, the place where you apply the color first is where you have the most impact. So unless you want to put it right here, take your time. And if you make a mistake, just take some foundation and whatever's left and just erase it away. But I'm liking this so far. I'm gonna take some more foundation, more blush, and go on the other side. And same thing. I'm just taking little light strokes. This is supposed to be 5 minutes long, but I can tell it's running a little bit over 5 minutes. But I want to teach you all how to do this so that if you have makeup already, you're comfortable using these steps, you know. So I'm not gonna go past my iris, whatever you call the color part of your eye. I'm not going past there. You see how the color stops at a certain point? That's it. So, and I love blush. That's one thing I really realized. I love a good blush. So, my cheeks are nice and rosy. And I'm going to go into a little bit of bronzer. Let me just pick up my foundation brush really quickly. We're going to keep it moving. I'm going to take a little bit of bronzer. This is bronzer number 5. I'm going to tap off... Ooh! I'm going to tap off any excess. And then I'm just going to go in the corner right here. Brush it to the side. And do it like in a little 3 pattern. And take anything that's left on my neck. So it gives a nice little warmed effect. I didn't realize how much it helps until I saw how having a little bit of bronzer like in the winter time helps to keep the face nice and warm. And also, let's say you have a foundation shade that you see right here in the corner. Brush it in the ear area and then go in the hairline. And let's say if you have a foundation that does not make you happy, and brush it down the edge of your chin. As I said, if you have a foundation shade that doesn't make you happy, you can have a little bit of bronzer to help you out until you can get something that fits some more what you like. So, check to see if you like what you see. I like what I see. We're going to keep it moving. So, I'm going to take a little bit of my eyeshadow brush right here. This is eyeshadow brush number 7. It's a really nice brush that hits all the eye areas, the main eye areas you need. I'm going to tip a little bit of the foundation and take up my brush into a little bit of the setting powder. As I said, I'm going to dust it on my eye because I want the area to be dry. I don't want it to be oily, and I get oily lids. So this is a very basic trick that you can use. Let's say if you just want to apply a quick eyeshadow color and let's say you don't have a primer with you for your eyelids, you just want something quick and basic, you can do that. A little bit of a trick. I'm going to take this shade right here. It's a champagne color. It's called In Sequins. This is the shade, I believe, shade 23 or shade 22. I'll put that in my blog description for you. Whatever it's onto, I'm going to take my brush and just press it on the middle of my eyelid just to give a little bit of shimmer. We're not doing anything crazy, we're just pressing it in so that when you close you get this little shimmery effect. And what I like about this shade is that I don't have to worry about it. Whatever's left, I'm going to swirl it around just to blend out the shade. I love how neutral this shade is. It's not too crazy. It's nice for somebody who's just getting started with wearing makeup. They just want something really natural and really luminous and glowy. This is a good way for them to get started. I really like this shade a lot. This is my second repurchase of this shade. When I first got it, I wore it till the end of time. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the tip of my brush right here and I'm going around the edge of where I put the eyeshadow. Okay, so we're done. I'm gonna do my brows real quickly. This is my brow gel that we have from LimeLife. I'm almost finished with it, so whatever's left, is gonna go on my eye. I'm just gonna brush up that gel into my eyebrow just to just to give some sort of shape and color. I'm really not too partial on my eyebrows. I don't hate them. I've never tried to wax them or anything like that. I've always liked my brows the way how they were, so I was okay with that. And if you want more precision, you can go in with the brow pencil. We have the brown pencil. So both of this is in the shade number 3, which is dark. That's if you want more precision. I'm not too fussy about it, but for some people who want more precision for brows, I suggest using a good eyebrow product or a good eyeshadow that matches your eyebrow hairs and going in. I could teach that one day in the future. That's actually my preferred ways if I'm doing brows. So this actually looks good. I like the way how I look. I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on. So this is our perfect mascara. It has these little fibers in there that allow your eyes to extend. Actually, I might need to get my mirror for this. So I have my little mirror. Yeah, this helps a lot. Now, I'm not too worried if some mascara gets on my eyelid, because I'm thinking, you know, that I'm not going for a photo shoot. I'm going to work, and I want to be as presentable as possible. But sometimes imperfections get in the way, and I'm not going to hold myself back from thinking I'm going to wash off my makeup just because I have mascara on my eyelid. So here's what I do. If I get mascara on my eyelid and I don't like what I see, I'm taking time to comb through the hairs on my eyelid. So if I don't like what I saw, that's the perfect mascara. If I don't like what I see, I'll just take a bit of the eyeshadow again, tap off any excess, and go above. Close the eye and just be very careful. There's also another trick that I can show in the future of how to take off any dried mascara. For example, you can take a spoolie, like any spoolie product, and just gently scratch it off. But for me, this is fine. I'm not too worried about this. This is just a demonstration. So I think this looks really good. I'm really, really glad about this. So I'm going to take some more powder, dust it in the areas where I don't want too much shine. Not too much. I mean, overall, this looks great. I love the way how this looks. I really do. I'm not too worried. I'm gonna take a bit of lipstick, actually. This is a work look. I have lip gloss galore, but I think, you know, women should get to play with lipstick. So this is the shade 202, which is called Plum Luck. It's a sheer shade. So as I'm putting it on, it gives a hint of color, but not too much. I've worn this shade to concert performances. I've worn this shade to interviews. This shade is life. I love this shade. If you're somebody who prefers something a little bit more sheer, a nice neutral lip balm is good, or a good lip gloss. We have tons of those available. So I could definitely show you colors that you might appreciate. But yeah, for a good work look, I like this a lot. And the lipstick is creamy. And if you are worried about too much shine, just take your finger and knock back color. Anything else? If you're satisfied with what you like, which I am, take some setting spray. So this is called Oil Strike setting spray. It is made so that if those with oily skin, I have combination skin, so sometimes my skin gets oily. This allows a control release to keep your makeup set for up to 16 hours, but also leave a matte finish so that your makeup looks great at all stages. This works. I can tell you this works. I wore this, in high humidity in New York. I really love the outcome after the end of the day. So let's go. Let's spray this. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry. And so far, I really like this look. Let's say if you want to accentuate more of your lashes, we have a lash curler to help you do that. My lashes curl naturally, the way as you see it. So I'm not too worried, but like this, as I'm drying my face, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. I'm really good to go. It helps. I just like the way how I look. And that's how I feel like every woman should do it. Every woman should love the way how they look. Today, this is Women's History Month right now in March 2023. I did my nails for this, since purple is Women's History Month. And I feel that all women should celebrate their beauty and all women should be able to celebrate who they are. And I love that I get to do this with LimeLife by Alcone. So this is me sharing this little office look with you. I will be doing this for 31 days. I'm a little bit late because school life, but better late than never. So this is my finished look. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. I have lots more that I want to share with you. And thank you so much for being here, and take time to, watch this video again. Share this with friends if you think this is going to be helpful for them, because take time for these tips. You don't have to go and spend a lot of money on the special look every single season. Take what you have your top favorites, and play around with some other things, but come back to this video, treat this as a tutorial to help try new things, and at least you know that you have a base face. If any of you need more information on how to get these products, get in contact with me. I'll have a link for you so that we can get in touch. And just thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much for watching me, and welcome to Shades of Beauty. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.